Welcome to last day of Vlogmas. In today's video I am going to share some of my casseroles that I will be making for all the doors are open for the Christmas morning. And then later on tonight we're going over to my parents for Christmas Eve dinner, so I might throw in a clip of the food into the video, and then I will also throw in a clip of the Christmas morning, but the majority of the video will be the Christmas morning casserole prep. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I want to thank you all so much for joining me on Vlogmas for the very first time ever. And I am looking forward to what the new year will bring. I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I will see you next after this video, which we'll post tomorrow. I will see you all on January 1st. Thank you all so much for watching and subscribing and following. Could have not been here without you. So first recipe that I will be making is a French toast casserole, and it is a Pinterest recipe, so I will have it all linked down below again for you guys to see what it's all about. So for this I will need a loaf of sourdough bread, eggs, heavy cream, milk, and vanilla. And then there is also a topping which will need flour, brown sugar, cinnamon, salt, and butter. So I need to cut the loaf into cubes and place it evenly in a greased 9x13 pan. So I'm gonna grease the pan first.
I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the
So for this I got the sourdough from our grocery store.
beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times we'll be chilling and having a good time.
So here it is. Now I'm going to mix together eggs, milk, heavy cream, sugar, and vanilla. I need 8 eggs.
Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart.
So just the recipe calls for 3/4 of a cup of sugar. I will only be adding 1/4 cup because I do think that's a little heavy on the sugar, and they will most likely be putting syrup over their French toast, so I am putting less sugar, and the crumble part on top has some sugar as well, so I don't want to make it too heavy on sugar. So I am going to pour this evenly.
Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart.
You want to make sure that all the bread is being saturated by this.
Making angels in the sand, you ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart.
Now I'm going to make the topping. Maybe I should measure how much sugar I need. So put in some brown sugar and 1/2 cup of flour.
And I can promise Santa's coming to visit.
1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Quarter of a teaspoon of salt. And I need about half a cup of butter.
This in Christmas times. Oh, and the sunset, it is just getting
You're supposed to mix this until it's crumbly. Okay, I think that's pretty good. And I am going to place it in a Ziploc bag for overnight. And then it's gonna go on top of the casserole in the morning. I am going to cover this with some foil. You can use saran wrap as well, and into the fridge it goes. Tomorrow I will be baking it at 350 for 45 minutes to an hour. The next casserole that I'm working on is a Eggs Benedict casserole. So I will need English muffins, ham, eggs, milk, onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, and chives. So I am halving the recipe from what it is, because I will most likely be the only one eating this. But I've had it at one of our book club getaways and I really enjoyed it, so I wanted to make it. So I greased a small pan. So it's about a half of 9 by 13, I guess. So it's about half of it. Then I'm going to cut up about 3 English muffins. So the recipe calls for bacon, Canadian bacon, but I had some ham left over, so I will use it up for this recipe. And it's supposed to be 1 12-ounce package. I'm just using whatever I had left over.
We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow.
Now the next thing, I need to beat eggs, milk, onion, garlic, paprika, and chives. And so the recipe calls for 8 eggs. I will do 4. Then I need 1 cup of milk. Half a teaspoon of garlic powder and half a teaspoon of onion powder. And half a teaspoon of paprika. Okay, so the recipe calls for chives. I unfortunately don't have any fresh or any frozen. Well, let me just double check. So I don't have any, but I do have green onion, which is a pretty good substitute if you want to use it. So that's what I will do. I will chop up some green onion into it. But first I'm gonna mix this up. So it calls for 2 tablespoons. I'm just gonna throw in whatever I have on hand, which probably is a bit more or less, I don't know. Doesn't really matter. The flavor's there.
Alright, now this Christmas, we're gonna dance. Okay.
Now I'm going to pour all this over. Just checking to see no salt. Okay. I'm going to pour on top of the bread and bacon, and I'm gonna cover it and place it in the refrigerator, and then tomorrow I will bake it at 350 to 375, most likely 350 because I'm making the other one as well, for about 35 minutes, and then I will top it off with hollandaise sauce. And for hollandaise sauce, I am cheating a little bit. And I am using this one. So I just didn't think I had enough time to make the proper hollandaise sauce, or risk of it not working out. So this is the way I'm going. Now that I have finished making the recipe, I need to clean the kitchen because so much for deep cleaning. It's a disaster. So I'm gonna clean it up, get these dishes in a dishwasher, package up this dip in a freezer so we can use it up some other time. That's why I had made the dip without the mayo, so it doesn't separate in the freezer. And this is what a nice clean kitchen looks like. Done. I'm trying to get the best lighting for my makeup, so I have finished doing makeup. I did a combination of chocolate bar by Urban Decay and Sultry by Anastasia Beverly Hills. On my lips I have the Airy Fairy by Rimmel London, and my blush is Anastasia, and the highlighter and the bronzer is a Too Faced. So I'm trying to see if you guys can see, like I have like the world's worst lighting in my house. So I'm going to get ready now. I am going to just have my hair down for the, here, let me see this, and make it all, there we go, a little bit better. I'm gonna put my hair down and make it curly, and just, I'm not dressing up overly because it's just my parents, so I'm going to probably wear a sweater and tights. So I'll show you my hair. Okay, I am ready. Just wearing a red sweater with a funny collar and some tights, and my hair is down. Tried to curl it a little bit. We'll see how it turns out. So I'll see you guys later.